Are you looking for the best humidifiers? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best humidifiers on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Dreo 8L Smart Humidifier. If you rely on a warm mist humidifier in winter, the Dreo Smart Humidifier 717S is our new favorite. Our tester has been using humidifiers for 15 years, about as long as I have, and she was impressed by how well this one helped relieve the dryness in her teenager's room. It was super easy to set up, her son set it up on his own without the instructions, and she loved the sleek look and helpful app. The mist was easy to see out of the top, and we could see it working by changing the humidity level almost immediately. Her son, who deals with sinus issues, said he slept better, too. Like other Dreo models, the dimmable display also changes colors to indicate air quality: blue for wet air, green for comfortable, and orange for dry. Cleaning and maintenance. I love that the water tank has a handle, making it easy to carry to a sink, despite the fact that it's too large to fit under a bathroom faucet. You can use a pitcher in filtered water, like our tester did, if you have this issue, too. It's a top-fill tank, so it's easy to pour the water right in. This humidifier does have a lot of nooks and crannies, like most, so you'll want to follow the instructions for cleaning to avoid any gunk buildup. Standout features. Aside from the option for cold or warm mist, our tester loved how compact this humidifier is. The manufacturer gives it a maximum runtime of 80 hours, which depends on the setting and other factors, so that's great for the overall size. It also has a smartphone app for controlling, scheduling, tracking, and more, and can be voice activated through Google or Alexa. At number 2. Vicks FilterFree Plus Cool Mist Plus Humidifier. If you really need a basic, but great, humidifier, without any smart features, I think the Vicks FilterFree Plus Cool Mist Plus Humidifier is a great choice. At less than $50, it's an effective option that is also compatible with Vicks scent pads. Our tester loved it so much, she said she would buy it again or give it as a gift. It's that useful. The humidifier produces a cool but comfortable mist and lasts several nights per fill. Our tester used the Vapo pads when she was experiencing allergies, and said she felt she could breathe better, and therefore sleep better, after 30 minutes. She also liked that she didn't have to add essential oils, just the pad. Her plants soaked in the extra moisture as well, and didn't have to be watered as often when using it, about every 4 days instead of every day or two. Cleaning and maintenance. The tank is small enough to fit under a faucet, or you can fill it with a pitcher. However, this isn't the type of humidifier you can easily fill at the top, you'll need to flip it over and fill it that way. The tank is slightly frosted, but you can still see the current water level. While it's not as simple to fill, it's really easy to clean, and we did it weekly with soap and water, and let it air dry. The instructions say to clean it weekly if you use it daily. Since there is no filter, you don't need to worry about cleaning it or replacing it. Standout features. This humidifier stands out for its simplicity. The lights dim automatically, so you don't need to worry about dimming at night. As I mentioned, it doesn't have any filters that you'd need to clean or replace. The control panel is easy to use with no confusing learning curve or apps to download, just adjust the power of the mist up and down. At number 3. Dreo Smart Humidifier. I love this Dreo model for small bedrooms, nurseries, or kids' rooms, due to its small size, powerful output, and unique lighting features. I never used a smart lamp nightlight when my kids were little, but I can see how they are helpful, letting them know when it's time to go to bed or wake up, even for me. Plus, I always love a 2-in-1 appliance. Our tester uses this in her daughter's small bedroom and quickly saw how it increases the humidity. She tested with an external hygrometer, like we do every time we test, and it accurately matched the level largely displayed on the humidifier itself. It's also super quiet, less than a noise machine that was also on in the room, and doesn't even have a trickling sound. Cleaning and maintenance. Our tester used this humidifier with hard water, so there is a bit of gunk after use, but they wipe it out pretty often. We love that it doesn't have nooks and crannies, like many others, or tiny parts to clean, similar to our overall best. It can be hard to see the water level on the unit without taking the top off, but it does turn off when it's empty. You can fill water right at the top with a pitcher, otherwise, you'd have to bring the whole unit to the sink. This humidifier doesn't come with a filter, but it is compatible with their Clean Mist cartridge, which is available in a 3-pack for less than $20. Each one lasts a few months, depending on how often you use the humidifier, and a demineralization cartridge, which costs about the same. Both are meant to help reduce cleaning time and improve the air quality of the mist. At number 4. Levoit Sprout Evaporative Humidifier. Oh, I would have loved to have this when my kids were little. This Levoit model has a cute design and lots of helpful features for both parents and kids. It works with Levoit's app, so you can monitor it from another room without walking on a creaky floor and waking your kids to turn off a nightlight or check the tank. I've been there many times. I admit that I can't see the mist coming out, it's that fine. But I can track the humidity level, with the included sensor and my external hygrometer, and the tank empties overnight, so I know it's working. I can also tell, having tested it while I had a very dry throat. I used it in my daughter's room too, when she had a cold, and she felt like it really made a difference. At 14, she's becoming my in-home product tester expert. The external sensor is great for tracking the humidity level in different parts of the room. This comes in handy if you don't have the humidifier right next to the bed. You can place the sensor on the nightstand, taking up very little space, and have the humidifier across the room on a dresser, and be able to track what the humidity level is right where you sleep. Cleaning and maintenance. This one does have a filter included, and I love that you can easily see the filter life on the app, so there's no guessing or buying something you don't need yet. Something I haven't seen on other humidifiers is that this one has a fan mode. After the humidifier reaches your desired humidity level or is turned off, a fan automatically goes on to help dry out and prolong the life of the filter. I've used filtered water with this so far, so cleaning has been really easy with no gunky buildup, and I can easily get my hand inside the tank to clean it, and clean around the parts of the humidifier. At number 5. Dreo 6L Smart Humidifier. The Dreo 6-liter option is another great all-around humidifier. I think it's a perfect choice if you need something smaller than our warm mist pick. It has a smaller capacity tank, and a slightly different aesthetic. It performs just as well as our best warm mist with most of the same features: cool and warm mist, smart capabilities, clear tank, and top fill design. We love that we don't have to refill it often, even during peak dry season. The tank allows it to run all night, or for several days when on auto mode, where it only runs when the air dips below our ideal level, without needing a refill. At 42 decibels on high, about the sound of a library, it's also surprisingly quiet, so quiet that we kept checking if it was actually running when we had it on the lowest setting. Like our overall best pick, this humidifier is easy to clean. However, it's not a quick process, and several pieces and nooks and crannies require a brush to clean. We use tap water and only notice mineral dust under the tank. To avoid future issues, we rinse out the tank every time it is empty and make sure we wipe it down when we remove it. You can also buy a separate demineralization cartridge to help reduce the mineral dust. Dreo also says it helps improve air quality and prolong the life of the humidifier. At number 6. Dreo 4L Smart Humidifier. As someone with numerous houseplants, I understand the importance of keeping them happy during the dry, winter months, and a humidifier for your plants can help. For this, I recommend this compact, but value-packed option from Dreo. While testing, we loved that it had many of the same features as our favorite picks, including a very easy-to-fill water tank, a smart, easy-to-read display, and an essential oil diffuser. However, while testing this for 3 months at home, our favorite feature is the helpful app. We love being able to set an ideal humidity level, so the humidifier only runs when it is below our target level. After setting up the app and running the humidifier, the air in our bedroom is much more comfortable than the rest of our apartment. It was less dry and easier to breathe. Our dozens of houseplants are also happy, as their leaves are not curling inwards as much as before the humidifier, a sign that they are trying to preserve the humidity. The app will alert you that it's time to clean the humidifier after it's been running for 100 hours. You can change this reminder to be shorter or longer, though. The recommended cleaning process took about 20 minutes, and we loved that it came with a small cleaning brush. At number 7. Raydrop Cool Mist Humidifier. The Raydrop Cool Mist Humidifier is our favorite portable humidifier thanks to its compact size and weight. At less than $30, it also stands out for its budget-friendly price. I was especially interested in testing this unit because I wanted something small to keep on standby while working from home that would seamlessly blend into my interior when not in use. I find it effective when I have it right next to me, on my desk or nightstand. As I can only really feel the mist up to 2 feet away, it's recommended for rooms up to 220 square feet. Even on the highest setting, it's pretty quiet, so I don't find it disturbing. It helps on those really cold, dry winter days when I want a humidifier on as much as possible. It doesn't have a clear tank, unless you choose the clear tank version, but you can view the water level through a narrow viewing window. The tank design also means it's harder to clean, which is one reason it's not ideal for everyday use unless you don't mind the hassle. The tank has a small hole, so you can't reach inside to wipe it or see if it's clean. Because of this, it's best to clean it often. The manufacturer recommends cleaning once a week with a vinegar solution, changing the water often, and using distilled or purified water.